Okay. Hi, everybody, and welcome to today's Monday Motivation. I'm going to be talking to you guys about silver. And so I'm super excited about this because silver is such an important part of what we do, and it leads to so many amazing things in our business. And I just feel like a lot of people don't. Hold on one second. I'm sorry. A lot of people don't understand how cool silver is. So silver is the first step in our business, and I'm able to find 3 ambassadors. And really, the whole concept of silver, like if you're a diamond, or even for me, like if you guys look at someone like myself and you're thinking, I can't get to that level, you just have to remember that the only thing different from me is and you is just a whole bunch of silvers. So even the diamonds just have lots of silvers on their team. And so something that I've been talking about lately and thinking a lot about is that I feel like people really don't understand how easy it can be to share and get to silver, and then how easy it is to teach their team to do the same thing. And so I just wanted to talk about that tonight on the call, give you some tips and ideas, and kind of explain to you, in case you can't see the vision for yourself, I want to paint that picture for you of what it really looks like to go silver.
Why are you trying to pick her up, dude? She was fine.
Yeah, but she was like,
Here, play with her like this, like show her the bear.
she likes the book.
I don't know what that is. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. How easy it is to go silver, and how easy it is to teach people to go silver. So when I was in nursing school, they had this saying, learn one, do one, and then teach one. So you can learn to go silver from your uplines and your sponsors and everyone on this team. So you learn it and then you do it yourself. You sign your 3 people and then you can teach someone how to do that. And that is the essence of pure duplication on the team. And so one really cool thing about silver is that most everybody knows 3 people. Almost everyone knows 3 people that could benefit from the products or the business. And so it's not a difficult task to do. And that's why silver is so cool. So what I like to say is, when you join the business, even if you're just joining for products, there's probably 2 or 3 people that you know that could really benefit from the products. And so what you would do, so this is how we launch everyone. You sign a new ambassador, you're going to say to them, look, congratulations, I'm so glad you've joined our team. What I want you to do is go to Facebook and post, hey, I'm super excited. I just ordered my Plexus products. My friend Heather introduced me to Plexus, and she's had incredible results. They are X, Y, and Z. Whatever she said. She lost 25 pounds and is pain-free and whatever. Who wants to do this with me? So if you, instead of signing your ambassador and just letting them go, they're so excited when you first sign them. That is like the peak of your opportunity to bring them into the business, right? Because they're excited. They can't wait to get their products. They'll pretty much do what you ask them to do. Now, of course, we always have these secret people, our secret ambassadors or secret product users that don't want anyone to know. So you're going to have some of those. But for the most part, if you say, okay, next I want you to go to your Facebook and do this, most people will do it. And then from that point, you just tell them, great, if someone comments, I just want you to throw them in a message with me, and I'm going to help you explain the products. So it's really that simple. And if you can take that person from that post to a paycheck within a couple of weeks, they're going to be super excited. And they might just go silver in a couple of weeks, because they're going to be like, wow, that was so exciting. I got a customer. Did I just make some money? Oh my gosh, And so that is how we get people excited. That is the amazing part of this business. So you just got them a customer and a paycheck really fast. And the faster you can do that, the better off you're going to be. Because if you don't do that, if you're not telling them, like, hey, I want you to go post on Facebook. I'm going to help you get your products covered. So this is what we're going to do. Boom, boom, boom. They're going to go home and fear is going to set in and doubts are going to set in. And someone's going to say, oh, I tried Plexus and it didn't work for me. And someone else is going to say, oh, is that a scheme and a scam? And like they become deflated. It's like you could watch this balloon, like if you ever had a balloon blown up in your house for a party and then you don't throw it away, so you just watch it like kind of float around and it just slowly gets like more and more dull looking and deflated and eventually it just kind of shrivels up. That's what happens to your people when you don't keep them excited, when you don't show them how simple it is to get a quick paycheck, or also, you know, so they're committed, right? They're committed all the way around. So they're at first when they're go home and get their doubts even about the product, if they're committed to a friend that's doing it with them, they're going to make sure that they take the products every day. They're going to make sure they drink their water and they're going to make sure it works for them, because guess what? Now they have someone else they're responsible for, and they don't want to be the one that doesn't show up and take their products on time because they're responsible for another person and they don't want to say to them, well, the products didn't work for me. Does that make sense? So even from just a product user standpoint, this is a great way to get your customers and wholesale ambassadors a paycheck, to stay consistent on the products, and to help them see the vision of Plexus. You know, get them involved in this awesome community, welcome them to the team page. I mean, I remember when I joined Plexus and the welcome post was like amazing to me, okay? I didn't have a lot of friends, but I was like, holy crap, 20 people said hi and welcome, and I was excited. It made me feel good. So make sure that you're, you know, welcoming them on the page and making them feel a part of this group of awesome people, and then help them get a customer, help them get a paycheck. And if you do that, what are they going to do? They're going to turn around when they get their first person and they're going to go, hey, you got to post this post on Facebook because I did it and, you know, I got a paycheck, right? So now you're creating this duplication in your team, right? You're creating this 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. If that's all you ever did, guys, if you only signed 3 people and taught them to sign 3 people, you could make a ton of money. Actually, in the comp plan, if you read it, I think it's like $18,000 a month or something if you did it all the way down 7 levels. I mean, that's crazy money, guys. And so that is what I'm talking about. Like silver is the same thing as diamond, because diamonds are doing the same thing. They're just following this process, right? The process of 3 ways, the process of being excited, the process of teaching your people how to duplicate. They don't know. People come into Plexus, then they're going, okay, I just bought a business. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's going on. I don't know any of these people. I don't know what to do. And if you give them so many options and you just let them try to figure it out, they're never going to figure it out. I mean, occasionally you're going to get this person that's a complete firecracker, like me maybe, and I'm just going to go figure it out. But most people are intimidated. They're scared. They want you to help them. They want you to tell them. Instead of just sending them to your website to randomly look at 6 different welcome packs and try to figure out which one they need and which one to choose, you're going to tell them, look, I want you to go on my website. You're going to pick the triplex because that's the most amazing product combo ever. It's the greatest price you're ever going to get. And then you're going to do the triplex backup order. You know, you're going to walk them through exactly what to do. That way there's no room for error and they don't have to think so much. I know, like, how many people in here, I want you guys to raise your hands if you've gone to freaking Amazon, you've typed in something, you wandered around, you even put stuff in your cart, and then you leave without buying it. I bet you there's a lot of people that do that. Or you go to the store and you're like, oh, I want to get a shirt, and then maybe this shirt or maybe that shirt, or oh, I don't know, I can't decide which one I want, and then you just walk out because you're frustrated. That's what people do when they go to your website if you're not telling them what to do. And so you can't think about it like you're not bossing them, But what you're doing is making it so, so easy for them, because this business is so easy, guys. It's so, so easy. If we don't get in our way, if we don't let other people get in our way and other, outside influences, if we just keep it to the simple thing of like, yes, join my team, be excited, love the products, post, and let me show you how to make a little payment. Sorry, hold on, let me find the person. And this concept can be applied to anything. So like I said, I was training some people this weekend, and I was like, listen, if you take everything out of Plexus, like all the cool people, if you take away the the personal growth and all the other things that we do, and you just put it down to basics, it's statistics, guys. It's total statistics. If you contact 5 people a day and you follow up with 3 people and you do 1 training video and you do it every single day, you're going to sign runners and you are going to go diamond if you follow the process and you teach the process, because it's just simple math. Like, statistically speaking, if you talk to enough people, you'll sign enough people who will get the picture and they will go. We have all these other things that are tied into there, like our emotions and our fears and, roadblocks and all these things that go on beside of it. But what I'm telling you is, like, if you just stay consistent and follow the process and do the business every single day, you're going to be a diamond. I mean, how cool is that? That is the coolest thing ever. You just have to follow this simple process and be excited. My dogs are apparently having a fun time. And you can get there. And so that's what I mean by silver and diamond, because it's just a lot of silvers. If you just take a lot of silvers, you can get all the points that you need. You can also watch so many awesome things happen. I mean, come on, guys. I sat in this room this weekend and people were crying, and I saw incredible stories. I got to meet such cool people. I saw Heather and Joseph or JP, yeah, probably that's this cool name, I guess, JP, and just all kinds of people from their team that I had never met before, and it was fun. So you have all these other cool, fun things that happen along with the business, and so I wanted to just come on here and let you guys know, if you can't see that picture of how easy it can be and how you can just take a simple step and create duplication, right? Something so simple like, hey, just go post this on Facebook for me. Do me a favor and post it. I would love to see you have an accountability partner or a couple friends to do this with you. Because we all, most people will do that, because it's hard to do this. Even my daughter said to me, she's taking the product right now, and she got her boyfriend to take the products, because she said to me, Mom, it's just so much easier to take the products when someone's taking the products with you. And I'm just laughing at her. I'm like, really? You can't get up and mix your own drink and drink it? Like, how hard is that, right? I'm thinking that in my head. But that's just a simple, true fact. Hold on. Stop it. Get outside. Oh, out. Sorry, guys. The simple fact of it is that it's so much easier for people to do this when they have other people that they can do it with. So let's try to help them do that. Thanks, Gwen, for telling me. Someone's messaging me. All I can hear is dogs. And so sometimes the hardest thing to do in this business is to get over your fears and trust the process. And so sometimes you just have to close your eyes and put a puke bucket next to your desk and message, right? And get through it. I mean, my son, if you guys want to know, I do preach this to my kids too. And if you don't believe me, you can go read the text message that my son sent me yesterday, because he was over in Portugal playing, and he didn't get the response that he wanted. So he wanted them to tell him that he was the #1 goalkeeper in the country and that all the hours of training and practice he did were paid off. But they told him that he was probably tied for #2, right? He's the #2 goalkeeper in the country. So that's terrible. In his eyes, he's thinking, I want to be #1. So that night after the game, they had a free day. So they all got to go do whatever they wanted. And so while all of the other players went out and had beers and went to the beach and whatever, he stayed in his room and worked out. because well, if you read the text, I don't know, I don't have it handy with me, but he said something like, while everyone else is relaxing and stopping, I'm going to keep pushing because I'm going to make it. So, this is a 17-year-old kid, and the very last sentence he put in there is, I have faith in the process. And so if you think that I'm only preaching it to you, I'm not. I preach it to my own kids too. And that is true. It's just a process, guys. And so I don't want anyone to get overwhelmed or be scared of the process. If you keep doing the process, you get better and better and better at it, right? I remember being silver. I remember being gold. I thought like gold was like, la, I've arrived. Like I didn't know how I was going to get 20 people. And so when I got my 20 people, I mean, that was like a huge achievement. And so if you're at home and you've gotten yourself to silver or you've gotten yourself to gold, that is a big accomplishment, because all that beginning stuff is getting, is setting everything aside and going and doing it. And that is how you get there. And so you just have to sometimes trust that the numbers will work out, and they will. And then you can get to all the fun stuff where you're watching other people succeed and other people be happy and other people pay their bills and other people, not sweat at the checkout at the grocery store, and other people feel better and have better health and their families are feeling better. And all these things are huge blessings that we get to benefit from in our business. And so sometimes we have to put that in front of our face and not worry about everything else. And so I just wanted to let you guys know that we've all been where all of you are. When you look at your jewels, when you look at every jewel in this company, they've all been an ambassador. They've all been a senior ambassador. They've all been silver, and they've all, been through all these ranks, and they've been through all the challenges that you have been through or that you're going to go through. But what they do is they work when everyone else is sleeping or resting or celebrating or taking a break or whatever. They're focused on their goal. And so whatever that goal is for you, I mean, that's more like, people who really want to get to Daimond. But, which I'm assuming most of you do, because that was the title of the call tonight. So, but even if you're just a regular ambassador that wants to get their products covered and you're on this call tonight, or maybe you just want to make $500, or maybe you just want to make $1,000. Whatever you want to make or whatever you want to do is still the same steps. It's still the same process that I said. So sit down tonight and think about what I said and draw yourself out a little plan that you can stick to. If it's contacting 5 people a day or 3 people a day or 3 people every other day, whatever that is for you that's going to fit into your time, just do that. Just do that. And that's all you need to do to move forward and get to your goal. So trust the process, go silver. I mean, there's some cool things that you can win too for silver before I let you guys go. But there's this really awesome trip called Silver Stars. So if some of you don't know about that, we have had a couple winners on our team before. But it is the top 2 people who get the most people to silver on their team in 1 month. They get a trip to freaking Arizona. They fly you out there. They put you up in this amazing hotel. You get to tour corporate. I think they take you to dinner like the owners do. And it's a really, really neat experience. So I would love to see some more people win that. You have to be, I think, ruby or below. So anyone, I don't think senior rubies can win it, or emerald, senior ruby and above is not eligible. But anyone who's below senior ruby is eligible to win that trip. And I would love to see somebody go for that again. It's really fun. And most people that win that trip end up becoming jewels. I think that statistically speaking, like 95% of people who win Silver Stars become jewels. So that's just another little thing in there. But also I wanted to tell you guys, we are going to launch tonight the next event coming up. So tomorrow night we have that VIP event, but I'm also going to schedule out an event starting July 1st through the 7th, and it's going to be a pick 3 event. So we're going to get graphics out there that have the Vital Biome, X Factor Plus in a 7-day. I'm sorry, it's a pick 2 event. So we give them those 3 products and they can choose 2. So they choose 2 to order, and the reason why we're doing this, guys, is because of course we have the new products that we want to get in people's hands. The second reason is that's over 50 PV. So every person that you get into this event, you're going to get Leaders Retreat credits, because I want to see some of you guys in Disney. So if we can get some people in there, the other cool thing about this event, and the reason why I did it July 1st, is that we have lots of new people on our team this month. So after this call, if you haven't talked to your ambassador and told them to post on Facebook, you can use this event to help them post on Facebook and help them get qualified for the month. So if they get 2 people in the event that order product, they're qualified for the month for you guys. And so that will help with points for you. It will help them get a paycheck their first month in the business. Plus, they have 2 potential customers for next month. So that would order like a triplex or a full, 30-day supply of the product. So that we're going to kick off. I'm going to try to get the group made tonight. I think my sister was announcing it for me because I just haven't had a chance to. And I think that will be really exciting. I know Amanda Dickerson also has posted, and she's doing a live event on the 27th. So you guys can invite people to that, potential prospects. And then we'll probably do another 7-day in July. I just haven't figured that out yet. So, I think that's about it. I just wanted to cover all that. Leaders Retreat's coming end of month. Is anybody on here? You can guys post in the chat box. Is anybody going for a promotion this month? Anybody? No? Oh, Mindy. Lisa Cody. What are you guys going for? Gold. Very nice. Lisa Hernandez, Ruby. Nina Gold, Ruby. Ooh, this is going to be exciting. Silver. All right, any of you guys who are in the message box and you're going for a rank advancement and you need help laying that out, I want you to message me so that I can help you lay out the numbers and how it works and how we can help you get there. So that's all I really have. Does anybody have questions about that? If you have questions, you can raise your hand or unmute yourself. No? Yeah. No? Hi, Lisa. All right. Can someone join me to the VIP event? Yes, we can add you to the VIP event. Okay. I guess that's it. Let's just really try to use these events. The reason why I'm trying to keep an event constantly available to you guys is for inviting and follow-ups, because I feel like everyone has a lot easier time following up with people and inviting when they have an event or a challenge or something that they can talk to them about, right? So we're really going to try to do that. I would love everyone's feedback if you're liking that or not. But I'm trying to keep something out there at least every week or two so that there's constantly, like, you can follow up with people and say, oh my gosh, we have this cool event going on, or I would love to invite you to hear about the business or whatever on a consistent basis, just so it's easier for everyone to have a talking point, something to reach out for instead of cold messaging. Some people are really get hung up on what to say. So we're going to keep those going as long as everyone likes them and we can keep filling them up. So other than that, I don't have anything to say other than you guys are killing it. We are having a completely rocking month. I will tell you that I believe we have 138 sign-ons already this month. So we're having a killer month. Our volume, our sales volume is through the roof. We're at $198,000 in sales already. So that's huge. That means people are getting products in people's hands. And so you guys are doing an incredible job. And I just appreciate everything that everyone's doing. I'm so excited to see these promotions and just, you know, hear the stories that are going around and everyone's customers and testimonials and all the kind of cool things that are happening. And that's it. That's all I've got for you guys. So I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you for coming on. Bye. Bye, Annie.
Thank you, Erin.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Erin.
Bye.
All right. Love ya.
Bye, Erin.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, JP.
Bye. 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 Love everybody.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
10 seconds. Bye.
Good night, Jim Bob.
Some people don't know what that is.
No, I know.